Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a bit of a quick start to this vlog because guess what? We're running late, but today we're heading to Aston Le Walls for their unaffiliated training event. This is going to be our first 100. I mean, technically it's not an 100 centimetre event because it's a training event, which means the dressage test is an 100 centimetre test, one you'd find at like a BE 100. The show jumping is 100 centimetres, but the cross country you can choose to do like the other, you can choose to do the 90 basically. And I've had a look at the course and it looks quite big, and obviously I'm not that confident cross country. Like, we had our 100 trial which we went clear at only 100, but that's at our local venue. Like, we haven't been to Aston Le Walls before. I've literally been there once before. I think he's probably been there once with his old owner, but together we've never been there before, so it's a bit of an ask to go straight into a 100 centimetre event. But we thought we'd enter the training, so you know, we have the option if we wanted to. But as I said, we're running a bit late. We're heading up today because Aston's quite away from us, so we're staying overnight, and also because this idiot lost a shoe last night, which is why he looks all guilty. I came in to ride him yesterday evening to try and get one more dressage practice in, and he's pulled his back shoe off, look. So that's rather annoying, but luckily there's a farrier on site, otherwise we literally would have been screwed because there's no way we could have got a farrier out soon enough. But I think there's a farrier on site today until 4:30. But it's about 1 PM now and we're gonna head up, so yeah. How are you feeling, Jonathan? I'm very excited, we're eventing again. I didn't think I'd be saying that this year, but yeah, okay, he's all ready to go. You just saw a little time lapse, or you're gonna see it now. Let's load him up and head to Aston. Why's your nose twitching? Why's your nose twitching? Oh, what's that? Oh, he said I got something up at me. Got some bed down shavings in the lorry for Johnny, just to make sure he's nice and comfortable on the journey. I'm not actually sure how long it is. I think it's maybe 2.5 hours or so. The only other time I've been to Aston, Jessie's just looking at me, she looks stupid in her rug. She looks ridiculous. Yeah, the only other time we've been to Aston was for Dan, I think it was Festival of the Horse back in 2017, which is like a riding club championships, and I don't think I've been since. Correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you guys know, I'm not sure why you would, but I think that's the last time we've been. But yeah, I think it's about 2.5 hours away. Anyway, this is the back of the lorry. Look how much stuff is in there. This is insane. Because Mum and I are both having to sleep in there. This does have a bed in here, but it's really small, so we're just gonna put like some inflatable bed sound and sleep in there. Yeah, lots of stuff. Apparently it's gonna be very cold tomorrow. Anyway, enough of me talking, let's get him loaded. You guys, what a palaver. We have arrived, but at what cost? No, I'm joking. We arrived and he's had his shoe put back on, but what a journey. Literally, we were late anyway, and we had to call the farrier and be like, please just stay a little bit longer, we're almost here. Then we couldn't find the stables, and then we couldn't even find where to park. So we had to come through this area, but we've finally made it. He's got the shoe back on, so thank you to that farrier, because he has actually saved the day. Imagine we come this whole way and then we didn't have a shoe, like we'd have to just drive home. I had a nap in the trailer. The what? The lorry. I had a sleep in the lorry, which is why I look a little bit half dead. I always wake up from those naps like the most disorientated ever. Anyway, so I'm going to take him now to the stables, stable number 8, and he can have a sleep, and then we're going to go on a bit of a ride in a bit, just like get used to the area. I think if we're allowed to do that, I hope we are. Alright, big boy's all settled in. We need to put some more bedding down. But look how beautiful this is. What a view is that? Johnny's at a party. Johnny's at a party. Johnny's at a party. I think he's a bit tired, bless him, so I'll allow him to chill out for a bit and then hop on him, take him on a quick hack or something. Right, I'm just sat in Johnny's stable. Mum's gone to just find out some things from the secretaries, but I'm just chilling with him. He seems alright. He's boring. I'm not sure why he's showing us here, but I think maybe he wants to roll or something. So if he keeps like pouring and stuff, I might take him outside to some grass or something. Oh, he's gone back to his hay now, so he's fine. I reckon it's just been a long drive for him. Like we haven't really travelled that far in a while, so yes, it must be difficult for their little legs. I'm tired, you know. I'm not looking forward to sleeping in the lorry tonight. We're having to sleep in the horse par rather than the living area because there's only one bed, like I mentioned. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to competing tomorrow. And I think I'm glad it's a training event. Like I feel much less pressure for it, which is good. So yeah, good way to get back into it, definitely. I'm just heading now to hack Johnny. We found out where we can hack, so I'm going to quickly take him on a hack just to loosen his legs. As I said, it's been a really long drive up here, and also make sure he's okay after being shoed and having his shoe put back on. And then when we're back, I think we're going to try and walk the cross-country course, so I'll see you guys after that. I'll try and get some videos. There we go, that's some of our jumps for tomorrow. I'm trying not to go near them just because, you know, I don't want him to see them beforehand. That kind of defeats the point of going on a new cross-country course. So I'm just like walking around them, but I'm getting a good look at them. Some tricky combinations. I'm actually really excited to be here. I had a little bit of a moment of nerves earlier just because, you know, it's scary, it's intimidating. It's quite a big course, it's quite a long way to come. It's first 100 centimetre event, first event we've done together in a long time. So it is intimidating, but you know what, I'm actually feeling much better now. I had a couple of canters on him, like opened him up a bit, and I'm so proud of us and how far we've come already in the last year. So regardless of like what actually happens, I just had a moment of like gratitude for him. So yeah, I'm feeling much better now. I'm actually feeling really excited. We're gonna go walk the course after this. So I'm heading back now. I can see the dressage arenas on the other side of the trees. When we're back, then we'll go walk the cross country. And then I'll show you guys our sleeping arrangements because it's really funny. Hey guys, so we're just heading to walk the course now. This is the start. I won't like take too long on this because I think it's gonna be a pretty long vlog anyway. I'll just like show you the fences, and if I have anything to say about any of them, I'll cut in then. But yeah, enjoy looking at the course. I actually look so tired. I am quite tired, to be fair. Just had a walnut whip though, so I'm feeling a bit energised. I think that was too much information. Anyway, so start box, let's go. It's like way too dark to continue walking the course, so we've got to number 8 and I'll walk the rest tomorrow. I think it's because it's like a training event, you only have a dressage time and you can go for show jumping and cross country whenever. And as I mentioned earlier, like I believe for both the show jumping and the cross country you can choose which heights you do. So, and it's not like there's no results or anything, it's just like basic training, you go around it for training. So I'm looking at the 90 and the 100s. If I feel like it's, you know, we're feeling a bit nervous, not as confident, I'll do the 90 for a really good, confident giving run. But if, but it's a really strong 100, or maybe I'm just a wimp, but it looks to me like a really strong 100. So if we can get around the 100 course, then, you know, maybe BE 100 is in reach for next season. But I'm not thinking like that at the moment. I'm thinking like looking at the 90 combinations where I'm feeling a bit nervous and eyeing them up. So yeah, we're heading back to the trailer now. The lorry, trailer lorry, whatever. Anyways, you're heading back to the lorry, have some ravioli, and then head to bed. We're just cooking up some ravioli and tomato and mascarpone sauce. Yes, that's our dinner for today. Dinner is served, you guys. Unfortunately, we have to turn the light off to eat because we don't want the battery to run out. Turn the light off, Mum. Show them how dark it is. This is how dark it is. I have to eat my food. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. So it's about 8 PM and I've just come up to the stables to check on Johnny. He's very sleepy. Oh, he's literally like asleep. It's only 8 o'clock, but he's very toasty and warm. I'm just making sure his stables are nice and clean, making sure he was warm enough, which he is. And also I'm going to pick out his feet, also check his hay. I thought he was going to have eaten more hay than this, so I brought up another hay net. But actually, he hasn't eaten much, so I'll just put it in anyway and he can have extra hay if he wants. How you feeling? So yeah, oh, such a good boy. I'm not sure if we have to plait tomorrow or not because it's only a training event, but I might just plait anyway. Just like to try and stimulate a real event. I'll put a little time lapse up of me mucking out the stable and then fun, interesting pony nuts content. And then yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. I'll show you the sleeping arrangements. It's very luxurious, even more luxurious than our eating arrangements in the dark. Right guys, that's the best angle I can get, but that's all for me and Johnny. I'm just gonna leave him be now and let him get some rest. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning, buddy. Have a good night's sleep. Have sweet dreams, yeah? Okay, I'll see you guys back in the lorry. See you in the morning. Okay. Room tour, let's go. Here we have, this is a luxurious 2-bedroom suite. Here we have bedroom 1. As you can see, there's lots of space, some really nice padding along the side in case you have nightmares. It's quite clean, but there is room for improvement. Lots of leg room, lots of nice tall ceilings, very good. Smells wonderful. And then this is bedroom 2. Currently have an occupant in bedroom 2. This one, for some reason, you have to have a sleeping bag on, and it does look like you're sleeping on a tarpaulin, but don't actually believe that's tarpaulin. That is just, it sounds like a tarpaulin as well. Okay, maybe it is a tarpaulin, but it is a fashion choice. Architecture, aesthetic, call it what you like, is put there for a reason. Definitely not because we don't want to sleep on the same floor that a horse pooed on. Anyways, again, lovely padding going on. Soundproof. Not soundproof. Yeah, some good lighting here too. Overall, what would you rate this place, Mum?
-2 star.
What she's meaning to say is 20 out of 10. So overall, some lovely storage up here. So yeah, this is our living department. That is a bed up there, but we decided we would avoid that because it does look a little bit like a coffin, and not sure how good of an omen that is. So we stuck to the dirty floor instead. Unfortunately, it's not very warm in here, which is why I look like this. But I've got a, what's this called, an hoodie. An hoodie. Done my teeth, ready for bed. Little dance. Exciting to be at a stowaway again, even if it is just a training event. If I give you a full fit check, I would. But just imagine a very long hoodie, that's what I'm wearing. So yeah, that's going to be it all for me tonight then, guys. And I will catch up with you in the morning after hopefully a good night's sleep. Although living conditions aren't ideal, but it's better than camping, so definitely grateful for that. And I think actually Mum and I have just made a decision we're not going to plait in the morning. I know I said I might plait, but upon second review of that, I think
not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. So we're gonna get up like about 8ish to feed him.
I'll be up earlier.
Okay, Mum says she's gonna be up earlier, but I'll be up about 8ish to get ready and get him in, because our dressage is at like 9:40, so I'll probably get on and bring him down here for like 9. Yeah, and then 9:42 dressage, and then as I said, you can go down to cross country and show jumping whenever. So yeah, that's all from me from today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna forget to do that transition. Right, you guys, I'm sure you can hear it, but literally, and you would have heard in the clips I put in from the night in the dark, literally all night, all it's done is rain, pour down, like more rain than there's been all summer combined. So
I think I'm still going to do the dressage and show jumping because it's on a surface, and I definitely want to do that, but I literally was having nightmares about the cross country. And not because I was worried about like the height or the technicality or anything like that, because like I'm worried about how slippy it's going to be. I have to be realistic and I have to be safe. If literally the ground, he doesn't have studs in, which I was already a bit worried about, but if the ground's like as slippy as it's going to be because of this much rain, I can't put him through that. I can't put myself through that. I have to be realistic here. So as disappointing as it is, I think I'm just going to do the dressage and the show jumping, but at least it's only a training event. I might hack around. Mum suggested like just hacking around, maybe jumping a few if there's any of the safe ones, but we'll see. Maybe if the rain stops. I don't want to put either of us in a situation that's dangerous, so yeah, I'm going to change still though and just accept, like Mum said, that I'm going to get really wet for the next 3 hours or so. The dressage and show jump we can still do because it's on a surface, even if we are going to be soaked to the bone. But yeah, let's get changed. Should we do a little transition? Oh, I forgot to do the transition earlier from when I went to sleep. Oh well. Right, all changed. Not focusing on me, sorry. So I got my Ariat jumper on, gaze, show shirt, and what even is this, like a show jacket? I don't know, I always get compliments on it. You guys love it. It's from Gaze Equestrian, but the supplier is Frontline Equestrian. They brought over Gaze, which is like a French brand, so they stock it, but it's literally my favourite jumper ever. I wear it all the time. I've got my DVR over trousers on, not as flexible. That was socks anyway. And then I'm wearing my Ariat white breeches, of course, and my lucky mismatched socks, even though I'm not really sure luck's going to help us today. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea, breakfast, and then head down and get Johnny. Might even brush my hair, but it's unlikely. I'm all ready to go now. I'm just going to go down and put saddle on Johnny. Looks like everyone's plaiting, and like I said, we're not, but it's fine. It's just a training event. Big Ariat coat. God bless his Ariat coat. What would I do without it? Anyways, I'm heading down now, guys. Alright, dressage done. Wasn't our best test at all. He was quite unsettled, but I think Mum got some clips of the warm-up. You'll see, like, it was literally in a puddle, and he just was going quite fast and mouthing a bit, but he just wasn't as relaxed as usual. But, you know, still good practice, and I haven't really felt him like that before, so it was good practice for me to ride him in a different kind of scenario. I don't think it was an awful test, it just probably wasn't our best in the world. So we're going to take him back now, and then we've got show jumping in a bit, but they've still got the 80-90 course up, so I think we've got a bit of a wait. Oh, done, Johnny. He's so cold, he says. Oh, it's so wet. Some not so great news. Basically, the show jumping for 100 doesn't start. It doesn't even go up until 12:30, and it's literally like 10 AM right now. So I just think we're going to cut our losses and do the 90. There's no point in us waiting around until 12:30. If we do that, we won't leave until like 2, and then we won't be home until it's dark, and we've got the horses to when we get home as well. So yeah, I'm just going to go in the 90 show jumping. I'm still not 100% about the cross country. Like, it stopped raining for a bit, and I thought maybe, but now it's raining again. And like, literally, it's so flooded everywhere. He hasn't got studs in. Maybe I'll just hack round it, but is it even worth it at that point? Like, is it better to just get the poor fella home? Eventing, literally, why do I keep trying at it? For God's sake. Okay, let's go walk the show jumping. This is literally mental. It's literally like a water jump the whole way around. Poor Johnny is he's not gonna understand what was asked of him at all. Alright guys, so I'm just about to head to show jumping now. We have made the decision not to do cross country because it's not getting better, the weather, and it's just not worth it. I've worked so hard at getting them confident and forward, and our last cross country round at the Hunter Trial was so good that why would I risk like ruining that and going back 10 steps today just for the sake of going cross country? So we're just going to do the show jumping, which you've seen is practically underwater anyway, and then head home. He's a little bit nervous. He's very much an internal warrior, so just can tell he's got some thoughts running through his head at the moment. So just taking it slowly and looking after him. Making sure it's still as good of an experience as we can get it. So we're back now from the show jumping. We went clear. He was really good, so I'm really over the moon with him. As I said, we only did the 90 because the 100 didn't go up until 12:30, but it's not about the height of the jumps at all with him. It was exactly the same course. It was just about getting him round and like being in a new environment, which I haven't jumped around before, like that course. This is the first time I've jumped around Aston. Just about building up experience basically in different places. So for him to go around clear and literally like hoof perfect. I mean, I got a bit deep to some of them, but and particularly with that ground as well, like I'm so happy with him. As I said, we're not doing cross country. He hasn't put a foot wrong, and I don't want to put him in a situation where he has to. Like, it's just, what's the point in that? So yeah, we're gonna finish up and take him home. But I think I'd call that a big success, even though we didn't go cross country. I still think that was a decent success today. So good boy, Johnny. I'm very proud of him. Okay, so I've just finished mucking out, as you saw in that very long time lapse. My poor camera is just not coping with this weather. It's so wet and like it's got the strangest little effect going on right now. I'm gonna head back now, have some food because I'm absolutely starving, and then maybe find out a dressage school if we get time, if it's up yet, and we can head home. Johnny, you got anything to say?
Hey! We're just about to head home now. Johnny is just having a walk around, grazing a little bit. But yeah, overall a really good day, lots learned, great experience, even if it wasn't what we were expecting or, you know, hoping for. We didn't get to go cross country, but I definitely feel like I made the right call, even though the weather is much better now. The ground is still really wet, and he doesn't have studs in purely because we didn't think we were going to be eventing this year, and this was a really spur of the moment decision to come. So that's why he hasn't got studs. He hasn't even got studs in his shoes. We didn't even have the option to put studs in. If we had, then maybe we would have gone cross country, but as it turned out we didn't, so nothing I could do about that now. So just taking away all the positive from it. 29.3 dressage, clear show jumping, can't really complain with that, so very pleased with him. And yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications, because remember, I'm posting weekly now, so you don't want to miss out on any of those videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.